it going on, guys? What's up, everybody? How are you all doing here today? I'm getting a quick drink delivery as we start the live stream.
I got your monster, Mr. Terran, Mr. Edward. Fuck. Oh, God damn it. Come on, Brian.
Guys, what's up? What's going on, everybody? Brian, welcome. I have a dog in here. We're starting things off kind of crazy here today. What's up, guys? Welcome. welcome to the True Trading Group live stream, guys. Choppy day today in the overall markets. A red day for me. Okay. I was actually really disappointed with the way that I traded today, to be completely honest with you guys. I will tell you this, that last week I said that small caps have seemed to really cooled off. I said that last week, and still today, I traded some small caps today that had some really, really choppy action, man. CLSN today, as choppy could possibly be. TAOP gave me some hope. I thought maybe that was going to give us something. That ended up very choppy in the afternoon. I am starting to shift my focus away from small caps more and more as the days go by. There were really good moves in large cap stocks today. Tesla, Roku. Just some really, really nice moves, beautiful chart setups, clean breaks, really nice follow through. I was disappointed in myself for wasting so much time today on some small caps when I saw these better setups in large caps. I did not act on them. So I'm a little disappointed in my trading today. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like I said, I'm starting the week off in the red. Nothing crazy, but starting the week off in the red. Kind of a frustrating day for me. But we're going to talk to you guys about the overall markets here today. We're going to be going over, if you guys caught my live stream last night, I talked to you about a very specific setup in the SPY. That setup is starting to come to fruition. I talked to you guys about a very specific setup in Bitcoin with that $50,000 mark. That's starting to come into play. So there's a couple of things that I talked to you about on my live stream last night, if you guys caught it, that we're going to discuss today as those things are starting to emerge. Okay, so we're going to get to that. We're going to dive in. I've also got a guest I'm going to be bringing on to go over a State of the Union kind of with you guys regarding the cannabis sector, as we have some exciting things going on in the cannabis space. We're going to talk a little bit about that as well, guys. So like I said, welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We're streaming live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. If you guys are brand new, seriously, subscribe, turn on your notifications, because you never want to miss any of these live streams, man. On every single one of these lives, I share with you golden nuggets of information, free lessons, whether it's technical, mental, day trading, swing trading, stocks, options. I always go over lessons, important key golden nuggets and information and lessons on these live streams totally for free to hopefully make you a better, or give you a better chance of being a consistently profitable trader. That is my goal with every single one of these live streams. So I want you guys to like I said, subscribe, turn on those notifications, smash that like button if you guys haven't done so already. My name is Michael Edward. I'm the head trader at True Trading Group. I began my career working at a fund in New York City where I was not allowed to touch $1 of their money until I went through their training program. Okay. I've since taken that education, that experience. I've simplified it, created a curriculum that teaches my teaching members how to be consistently profitable, whether you've never traded stock a day in your life, or no matter how much money that you guys are starting with. Okay, so that's why, like I said, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I've got a nice little live stream in store for you guys here today. Okay, so that's it, guys. Okay, all right, so listen up. Before we begin here, I know that we say this a lot on my live streams, but it's the truth. I want to talk to you guys a little seriously for a second, because on every single one of my live streams, I tell you guys, get your butts in chat, right? Every single one of my live streams, I tell you to get your butts in chat. A lot of you listen. The volatility that we've got going on right now continues to be insane. It continues to be insane. The market volatility in 2020, and then so far the beginning of 2021 has been a day trader's dream. It's been a day trader's dream, guys. And the home runs have been big and plentiful. The losses, like for me today, are manageable and bearable due to some really solid, good risk management, which is something I teach all of our members. And, you know, I think that we're going to have some really good volatility for months to come. And once we're going to be getting stimulus news might be coming back into the headlines, and then I actually still remain bullish on the overall markets for the remainder of 2021. But I do think that a maybe a 5 to 7, 8% drawdown, like pullback in the markets from this point, I think is very possible. I think it's very possible. And I think a lot of people will panic if that happens, but I think it would be a viable pullback. I think it's a healthy pullback. And I'm looking for the SPY to actually get down and test its 50-day moving average, which would put the SPY right below, 380. And I think that's well within reach. But we're going to talk all about that here today. But this is why it's important for you guys to be able to be a diversified trader, understand how to make money in various market environments, whether we're in bull market, bear market, stocks are up, stocks are down, small caps are hot, small caps are cold. We're in a sideways consolidation market. That's what being a real trader is all about. It's important for you guys to be able to have that type of diversity and be able to trade different things. And, you know, like I told you, I'm a little frustrated myself today for letting a lot of really good trade opportunities in large caps go. But my focus is shifting. Clearly, I talked about it last week. For the last month or two, I've had a really strong focus on small caps because the action's been phenomenal. But last week I noticed that momentum had kind of slowed. And I think I wasted a little bit too much time on small caps today, and I missed out on some really good opportunities. But moving forward, my focus will be more in a mid to large cap setting. Okay. And, you know, maybe that means I'm going to go after a couple of option trades, possibly, but depends on the large cap that I go after and what kind of range that stock has on. If I'm going to trade something like a Riot, you know, it's not necessarily, you know, when you think large cap, you're going to be thinking, you know, Tesla, Roku. Riot would fit more that smaller to mid cap type of name, but those I would just go after the stock itself. But if I'm going to do like a Roku or a Tesla, I'll probably go after some options. Okay. But that's what being a trader is all about, guys. So listen, for those of you that have never been on a TTG live stream before, I want to know about it. I want to know, for those of you, if this is your very first time on a TTG live stream, I want you to type the letter I in chat for me right now. Guys, go ahead and type the letter I in chat right now. All right. Got a whole slew of new faces. I like it. Reginald Gordon, V-Tone, Woody, Luis Gutierrez, Ken Valoria, Darian Calderas, Karthik Kanan, Jamal Shahu, Joe Griffer, Alfredo Rodriguez, Mark Husted, Cameron Pierce, Philip Mitchell, Brian Hartson, Jake McManus, MSO Capital, Nick P, Alex L, JS, Yusuf Ali Khan, Itzik Hayan. A lot of new faces. Philip Mitchell, I'm not sure if I said that one already. A lot of new faces, guys. Beautiful. Listen, there's Assad. Guys, welcome. All of you that have never been on Teach You live stream before, seriously, welcome. My TeachD fam, you guys give a big warm welcome to all of our first-time viewers. Tell them they are in luck. You guys are in luck for finding this channel. I'm telling you guys, seriously, subscribe, turn on those notifications. I give you guys golden nuggets, seriously, free lessons every single day on this YouTube channel. So you guys, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. So to everyone, like I said, that is brand new, it's your first time here, welcome, congrats. I'm glad you guys were able to find the TTG channel. To everyone that just signed up last night, we had a lot of members sign up last night. We had a lot of new members that signed up last night. Sound off in chat if you guys just signed up last night. Let me know what you think so far, your first day in chat trading with the group. But guys, like tonight we have a very special live stream. We're going to start things off with just a maybe 15 minutes or so of a Q&A session. I'll take some blanket general open floor questions. And then I'm going to be bringing on Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street Spatafora, who is one of our head mods in True Trading Group, and he's going to give you guys a State of the Union address regarding the pot stock sector. And then I'm going to recap the action from the market. Today, go over my overall game plan for the rest of the week while covering some lessons on risk management and patience. All right, let's go ahead, guys. Fire away. Ask me a couple of questions. Signed up last night. Look, oh, nice. Signed up last. Good. This is beautiful. Look at all the people that are commenting. Just signed up last night. Like I said, we had a lot of new members sign up on the live stream last night. So welcome, guys. Seriously, all of you that are brand new, welcome. All is well, Ed says. Mike, for swing traders, if the market pulls back 10%, is it better to hold than average down? No. If you're a swing trader, swing the move down, man. Swing the move down. If you're a long-term investor, yeah, hold through the 10% pullback and average down or buy more on the pullback if you're a long-term investor. If you're an active swing trader, don't sit there in a 10% pullback. Position yourself for it. Position yourself for it. If the markets pull back 10%, any long positions that you're holding as an active swing trader, you are going to get hurt on. I would not, those stocks will be blowing through your stop losses if the markets pull back 10% from here. I don't necessarily, know if we're going to get that 10% pullback per se, but I think 380 is well within reach on the SPY. I do. I think 380 is well within reach on the SPY. If we get there, how quickly we get there is yet to be seen. I think we do. I think we're going to get down and test the 50-day moving average. And then I think that's where you'll have a viable pullback and a viable entry point to maybe add to some long positions. But if you're an active swing trader, I would not suggest just sitting in that pullback now. How much time do you have to spend a day doing this? As much as you want, brother. As much as you want. We've got members in True Trading Group that trade for 1 hour. We have members that trade all day. It's whatever you want to put into it. It's whatever your schedule allows. Everybody has their own life. Everybody has their own responsibilities. Everybody has their own distractions or things that will take them away from the trading day. Now, if you're fortunate enough to be sitting in front of your computer all day long trading like I do, great. If you don't, if you can trade for 2 hours before you got to run to work, or you can trade for an hour or two once you get out of work, or somewhere in between, take advantage of when you're able to. It's not, being a trader is not something that you have to do full time. You do not have to do this full time. Okay. Here, I'll show you guys. My TTG members, how many of you that are TTG members, how many of you work a full-time job and are still making money with True Trading Group? Go ahead and type the letter I in chat right now. If you are a member of True Trading Group, you're killing it with us, making money, and you work a full-time job, type the letter I in chat right now. For any of our viewers that think, you know what, I've always wanted to learn how to trade stocks, but I don't have time. I got a job. I've got this. If you're one of those people right now, please pay attention to the amount of letter I's that are coming through on the side of this screen right now to show you. These are all TTG members that have a full-time job and are still making money with True Trading Group. Okay, so this is not something you have to do full-time. This is not something you have to do every day. You can be a swing trader, trade a couple days during the week. You can be a day trader and trade a couple days during the week. It's whatever your schedule allows. All right, next question. Pocket full of Benjamins, Lacy Lace says TTG is just growing because it's that terrific. Life changer. Yes, I love your username. Pocket full of Benjamins, Lacy Lace. How long does it take to finish the courses that are available? Listen. That's also up to you, okay? Depends on how much time you want to put into it, okay? I have members that have finished the courses in a week. I've got some members it takes them 3 months. You know, it just depends on how much time they want to put into it. Listen, there's 15 courses. Each course has multiple chapters. Each chapter has multiple lessons, and each course has an exam at the end. And then on top of the courses, we have a video library with over 100 hours of additional educational video content. That's recorded workshops and webinars and live events that we've conducted over the course of time. Different moderators cover different topics. Maybe what I can do is actually some of my TGG members, if you're a TGG member and you've completed all of our courses, maybe just comment in chat how long it took you, just so viewers have an idea of how much time or how long it'll take to go through the courses. But like I said, everyone learns at their own pace. Everyone goes at their own pace. All the courses are in text and video format, so whichever is easier for you to learn, okay? Well, wouldn't you know, CCIV. Guys, I will be covering CCIV. I talked to you guys about this for the last couple of days. I told you to be very careful of a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. I told you guys about this. All right. I said, be very careful of a buy the rumor, sell the news event. And you guys got a press release out on CCIV official Lucid Motors to go public with Church Hill Capital Corp. That is CCIV. And the stock is getting walloped. Okay, the stock is getting walloped. I told you guys to be careful about this. The stock was at $60. It is now at $45. This move has been priced in. This merger has been priced in. And I felt that the risk far outweighed the reward. The path of least resistance was clearly to the downside on CCIV. This stock went absolutely nuts on the anticipation and expectation of the merger. Okay. I'll just pull up my chart real quick for a second, guys, just to show you. So CCIV went completely nuts on anticipation of the merger. And now that the merger is official, you get this massive sell-off. This is very typical. This is what we call a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. A lot of people over the last week have been asking me what my thoughts are on CCIV. And I've been saying now for the last several days that the risk outweighs the reward to still be long this stock. If you have been in this stock going up to this, you should have been taking profits days ago. And now you're getting a pullback now to 45. So hopefully some people on the live stream listened. This was a very popular topic and a very frequently asked question that I got from people on my live stream. All you guys have to do is go back to last week. Last week when the stock popped over 50, I told everybody to be taking profits because I think that this merger is priced in. And I thought that, you guys have to think of it this way. Once it was priced in and you get this big pop, like right here, it's priced in, right? So now what more upside do you have to this situation? What the risk reward, weigh it out. Let's say if it's a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event, which it is, the stock sells off on the news anyway. So you bought the rumor, they sold the news. So you have that risk. Then you have risk of the deal actually doesn't go through and the stock does this. Okay, the stock would have done this if the deal did not go through and Lucid actually ended up backing out. And then what's the upside, though, if the deal goes through? Did you guys think that the deal was going to go through and the stock was going to do this? Why? Why would the stock do? Look at the move the stock has made leading up to the anticipation of the merger being complete. The risk far outweighed the reward. So hopefully there are shareholders of CCIV that have been following my live stream for a while that were able to exit their positions or at least maybe take partial profits around $60 or at least above 50. All right. So next question. Does that mean the price will drop to $15? No, the stock is not going to $15. So why did it go down? This is just a typical buy the rumor, sell the news. Okay. Everybody buys a rumor, and then once that rumor becomes official, they take profit because the upside is the risk outweighs the upside, which is exactly what I was just talking about. Where do you go for your class? Guys, all of the courses are available directly on our website. Okay. But they're available for full-time TeachD members only, not for, anyone just can't go. And yeah, for those of you that are asking, I see there's a couple people that are asking already. A couple people are asking me already. Guys, our membership, the 2 training group, it's a year membership. It normally would cost you $2,212 for the year. But tonight on this live stream, you guys can actually get a 38% discount on a membership. That'll bring the price all the way down to just $1,359. Anyone that signs up tonight will get that $1,359 price point, the 38% discount. You'll also get a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet, totally free. It's my gift to you for joining the TeachD family. We even cover the shipping, so it's literally completely free to you for anyone that joins a team by midnight tonight. So if you want that $1,359 price point, you got to sign up by midnight tonight. Because after midnight tonight, the price is going up by a couple bucks, and it's going to continue to go up every day while we work our way back to a $2,000 price point. So if you guys want that $1,359 discount, you got to sign up tonight. Use coupon code TTG121. Okay. Again, that's coupon code TTG121, and that's going to get you that 38% discount. Got to sign up by midnight tonight, though. Okay. So there's a couple of people that were asking. All right, guys. Cool. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's jump in. Let's dive in. There are a bunch of things I want to get into here tonight. Before I get started with kind of my recap on the day and kind of my outlook for the rest of the week, I want to bring on my guest tonight, my TeachD fam. You guys know him very well. For those of you that are brand new, I want to give a big warm welcome to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street, Spadafora. Everybody give a big warm TeachD welcome to Jason. Yay. Those spirit fingers?
Those were spirit fingers, and you knew that they were spirit fingers.
I did because
Gotcha.
I did, but only they're sideways, aren't they? What's up, man? Jason, what's going on? For those that do not know, guys, Jason, give him a follow on Twitter. His Twitter handle is right there at the bottom of your screen. His Twitter handle is @WolfOfWeedST, @WolfOfWeedST. He is the leading voice in the cannabis sector, okay? There is not a single person that I know of that exists on this planet Earth that has a better success rate at trading the cannabis sector than this guy. I will not buy or sell a single cannabis stock without first consulting his advice on the sector, the sentiment in the sector, as well as the individual stocks. In my opinion, there is no one that knows market sentiment when it comes to the cannabis sector better than Jason. And there is no one that knows the ins and outs of the being able to tell the good companies from the bad companies in the cannabis sector. And believe me, there's plenty of each. And there's no one that has their ear to the ground quite like this guy. My TeachD members have made a ridiculous amount of money trading pot stocks with him over the last couple of months. So big, warm welcome to Jason.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Hey. Yeah. I feel like if let's say I died, I think you could just replay whatever I said the last time, and it would work. You know, so if you ever want to do that, just Adam set up like a hologram, like Tupac.
Yeah, we should do that.
By the dip.
We'll do that. Dude, I got to. What did you make of the market action over the last week in pot stocks? We had a volatile session in overall markets, but pot stocks have been pretty volatile too. What do you make of the action that's over the last week?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that we saw that divergence more so today with what was going on in the overall markets. But nothing material has changed. We're also heading into earnings for weed. So, you got to look at it from the position that a lot of these earnings are going to be good, or the companies that we're trading anyway. So why would you bomb out of them right now when they're going to put up better numbers than the last Q? TerraSend on Friday put up numbers that showed 28% Q over Q growth. It just kind of stands to reason that the Cresco Labs, the TerraSends, the True Leaves, the Cure Leaves, the Green Thumbs are all going to do the same. But overall in the market, I feel pretty insulated from it. So, it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's like it's raining outside and I'm just like inside, like chilling, watching TV on my my love sack that I got from my office, which is awesome. So I like take naps. I'll take like an hour nap. It's great. But yeah, I mean, look,
dude. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'd say that I prepared, and as did a lot of the people that I've done my one-on-ones with. I've prepared for this, post-Biden move in tech. Right now, is it because of Biden? It doesn't matter. The results are still the same. I think we're seeing a rotation. And one of the things that I don't even know if I talked about it on a stream or if I was just talking about it in chat last week was, guys, what you have to realize is that we're at basically a year from when coronavirus became very real for a lot of people. Okay. So the way I was explaining it to people today was, imagine you bought Apple a year ago. Okay. You're up 80%. If you held it for a year and a day, you're going to get banged for only 20% tax versus 40%. Right? So
I was just raising my hand if you were one of those people.
No, exactly. So I'm looking at it and Mike's looking at it, and that's the thing. Like, I'm like, if I'm doing it and Mike's doing it, wouldn't it make sense that other people are also doing it? Because I don't think from like a 130, it was 131 when I started talking about it, Apple. So like, do I think that Apple's going to 150? That's a 20% move. That's basically what I'm going to be taxed, right? So it just makes sense. Like, you know what? I'm going to sell it here between like 130 and maybe 120, wait for a month, and then maybe do it all over again, So I think that that's what's kind of playing out in the market. And I do think that people are looking for that rotation, and I've been, I rotated in September. But I do see, like things are going to get really interesting with coronavirus and everything. I mean, and pot, right? Well, pot's kind of recession proof. So, we're just kind of, in a really good position. But yeah, inflation. I mean, I just did a, guys, I'm a founder of a gold mine now. So I'm putting on inflation trades. Yeah. Well, actually, I should have. My wife is.
Your wife is.
So yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's get into weed, though, right?
Yeah. I was just getting like, how have you? I mean, you kind of talked about it a little bit already, but how have you prepared for what's going on? I mean, I know like part of the thing that I think that everyone needs to understand with regards to Jason and the trading style that he implements is Jason is very, very good at a style that is called hold the core, trade a core. And Jason's been doing this basically ever since the summertime in a lot of these cannabis stocks, holding a core position on a lot of these cannabis names and buying dips and selling rips literally, methodically. And what that does for Jason is allows him to lower his average cost on his position by every single time that he takes profit off a position and then reloads. He's essentially at this point, Jason, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're increasing your position size for free.
Every day, every single day.
Right. So I know you like to say you're getting paid to be long. So you can maybe just kind of talk to people a little bit about that. I think that would be really helpful.
Yeah.
For people to understand what you're doing.
Yeah. So we'll do like a very simple exercise. Say I buy 2,000 shares of a stock at $10. Okay. So I buy it at $10. It goes up to 11. All right. I sell 1,000 shares. Sell 1,000 shares, and then it drops back down to 10. And I'm like, okay, I got choices. All right, you know what? I'm just going to buy the same amount this time. So I buy another 1,000 shares. Okay, well, what's my break-even price? Okay. People will be like, well, your average is 10. No, my break-even price is $9.50. Okay. On those 2,000 shares, on that 1,000 shares, my break-even price is $9. Okay. Or I can get 1,100 shares at $10 this time. So I get 100 shares for free. Last week alone, I made 1,500 shares of CLSN free. Didn't cost me a thing. All with what the market is giving me. You know, my position is, if you're going to go up $1 and then go down $1 and then go back up $1, well, why am I just going to sit there on my hands when, you know, like I can improve my average each time? So I've been doing this since July, and pretty much every pot stock that I'm in, it would honestly take the whole thing becoming Enron for me to lose any money. And probably even then I still would maybe still be above break even, you know? So the whole thing is, you know, use the range throughout the course of the day to just kind of get paid. And then, so my position is, all right, if I buy it for 10 and then it goes to 11, I sell, and then I buy it back at 10, I'm going to keep that extra $1,000, because the one thing that I know about pot stocks is the dips can be violent. And so like today I sold 2,000 shares of Curaleaf, right? And then I'm getting back in. I'm not on my first reload buying 2,000 shares. I'm buying 500. I'm buying 1,000. I'm buying another 500, like that. I'm trying to be slow about getting back in because I want to be greedy with those entries. And the slower I am and the lower the price goes, the more insurance I have. And I say this every time we get to the point where we're actually cheering for the market to pull back.
Yeah.
You know, we're like, I mean, today, I'll give you in the first 20 minutes of the day, I spent $94,000 on the dips. Okay. And the mod, you know, like me and the mods are chatting with ourselves, and I'm like, look, I got $151 of buying power right now. But then everything started to hit, and then by midday, I have another 50 grand in buying power back. And then it pulls back a little, and then I reload, and now I've got like 10 grand of buying power left. And then by the end of the day, it goes back up, and then my buying power is like 10, you know? And then I go into tomorrow, you know, with a lot of opportunity, but I can afford to be patient. And in this market, you need to be patient, you know? You know, and the thing that kind of sucks about the stocks that we're trading, it's only 1 for 1, right? So if this was like a Canopy or a Tilray that I was doing this with, and I'm not saying to do this, I would be able to do, you know, 4 times as much, you know? So what we're actually doing, it's like I'm coaching you how to trade these things, you know, with one hand tied behind your back. And we've just been getting absolutely paid on this. You know, TerraSend on Thursday was $13.50, and by today it was hitting 16. It hit 16.20. You know, and Curaleaf was 16. On Friday, we took it to 17. It went back to 16.20 today. We loaded up 16.20. We did the same thing on Green Thumb. We sold Green Thumb on Friday. We bought it at 35.81. We sold it at 36.60. Bought it again this week today at 35.88. So we still had like 80 cents of insurance on it. It dipped all the way down there. We loaded 35.05 and then we sold it 35.80, 36.25, and then 36.50 for the final. So we absolutely demolished it. And on top of that, I traded some options outside of pot stocks and made 15%, which was laser. So it was just an absolutely beautiful day. And, like I said to everybody today, especially when I got out of that laser position, I was like, look, I'm happy. We bought it at 240. I sold half of my position at 275, and then I sold the rest at 263, and was just like, you know what? We're having such a good day that I just want to continue. Just, I walk by $100 bill, I'm going to pick it up. So it was amazing.
Sick, man. It's been fun to watch. It's been fun to watch, guys. I with regards to these cannabis stocks, I'll just, because I saw a couple people have been asking me about my position. My biggest position in the cannabis sector is Curaleaf. That's ticker symbol CURLF. I think, Jason, yours is the same still?
Curaleaf, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Curaleaf is my biggest position in the cannabis space, and it is also Jason's as well. So I saw a couple of people that were asking while you were talking. So what's your year and day theory, Jason?
Well, the year and a day theory is just kind of what we were talking about before with the COVID stocks, but I do think it is going to play into pot stocks soon. And I'd love to get into it, but I'm saving that for Weedapalooza. Sorry, suckers.
Got him.
Sorry. And guys,
dude, my next question to you was going to be, will it have an impact on the core pot stock holdings? That was going to be my next question.
Yeah, I mean, guys, like I'm if you know me, I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to game theory, and I've been gaming this out for the last month, and I've pretty much got it down to a science, and got all these different variables just kind of teed up. Like in this market, understanding cause and effect is really important. Whether you're trading pot stocks, tech stocks, or some other kind of stocks. But yeah, like as far as for the pot stocks that we are trading, there is a whole, and it's not as simple as, these are going to go up, these are going to go down. It's going to be a lot of different moving parts. And I'm actually pretty excited because if we nail this correctly, it could mean getting paid, either getting paid on the position or increasing our position by, a good 10, 15, 20% by doing nothing.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to increase my cannabis holdings. So I'm looking.
I mean, look, you're not trading small caps. It'd be good to have like a wingman in there.
I know. I'm like, honestly, like today was probably like I've told everybody before, today's probably the last day that I'm going to really have a focus on. My focus these last couple months, honestly, like January and February has been small caps. They've been red hot. We've been ripping them to shreds, but I noticed last week the momentum had slowed down. So I might, maybe, you never know, maybe I'll venture off into the quick swing trade or day trade on some of these pot names. But at least my long-term portfolio, I'm looking to really, increase my holdings on these pot stocks. So I know we're getting a lot of questions on the pot stocks, Jason, and guys, for the rest of how this year and a day theory could affect the pot stock holdings, and what are the stocks that Jason and I plan on adding, and how I think, Jay, I'll kind of let you kind of tell people what is it that you're doing. We're hosting a Weedapalooza event, guys, that starts on February 27th. Jay, why don't you break down a little bit for them what you're going to be doing?
Yeah, so I'm gonna on Saturday, 2/27, as long as I got that date correct. I'm going to be doing how to trade the Ides of March, okay, which is March 15th. If you're coming into this, oh my God, sorry. Let me see what Daddy says. What is this highlighted shit? Sorry. This producer's a real ball buster. There we go. All right, yes, yeah, so Saturday, the 27th, how to trade the Ides of March. It's going to go from 12 to 2 p.m. Okay, so if you know the Ides of March, or if you've ever looked at the Ides of go to Twitter, type in Ides of March. That's IDES of March, and then at Wolf of Weed Street, and you'll see a famous calendar that I put up on March 5th. And I said, hey guys, I'm going short. I've sold all my pot stocks, and I think that the market's going to take a crap. And everybody said, Wolf, you're crazy. You're old school. Let the new kids on the block come in. And then the market dropped 60%. And then I just laughed at everybody and called them a lot of names for trolling me. So I'm going to go over that. It's really important. It's not so cut and dry as it's going to be this one, that one. All right. And then a week after that, we're going to do part 2, which is what the new political climate means to the future of pot stocks. Okay. A lot of people get this wrong. I actually had a reporter contact me today asking me about the European market, because I was on a Clubhouse and I was talking shit about the European market and GMP certification. Like, people don't really know what they're talking about. And there's going to be a lot of rules and regulations. People think that, oh, we legalize it. Like, let's just start printing money and throwing shit against the wall. It doesn't work like that. So I'm going to be helping navigate through that. Now, the caveat here, and this is at my discretion, or what I've asked for. So discretion isn't the right word, but it's the first word that came to mind. You've got to be a member of TTG beforehand. Okay. I don't want to, and you've got to be a member of TTG beforehand for both of these, right? I'm not getting any pushback on that.
Yeah, no, you got to be a member for both.
You got to be a member, because guys, honestly, and I'll be real with you, if you want to trade pot, then it's worth a lot more. Okay, it's worth twice what we charge. I mean, I'd say, like, honestly, I could charge somebody $5,000 for this
easily.
So I want people that are going to be there, that are going to be ready, that understand what it is I'm talking about, because you guys know me in chat. I'm not really, participation trophy wolf. I'm just kind of straight to the point and want to crank this out. But also, if you think about it, you're also going to be with me through earnings. So I think trading pot stocks through earnings is probably worth its weight in gold. And
and the Weedapalooza, the reason why we're saying, Jason, we could probably charge, $5,000 for Traderpalooza, because this is a 2-part workshop that can set your portfolio up for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Seriously, you guys have to understand something, that we are on the cusp of the maturing of an industry that has had so much hype behind it for the last 6 years, but is really now starting to, no pun intended, blossom or
grow.
But guys, and I'm telling you, like this sect, I'm so bullish on the U.S. cannabis market for the next several years. There's a couple of sectors that I'm extremely bullish on. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm extremely bullish on U.S. cannabis, specifically U.S. cannabis. I'm very bullish on gaming stocks like e-gaming. I think that in the very near future, e-gaming, like video games, will become a high school sport. I think you're going to see, like, just like you have the high school football team, you will have high school e-gaming teams. That's very, very, very near in the future. I'm very bullish on semiconductor space. You know, there's certain sectors that I just believe very strongly in, and I'm positioning myself for in my long-term portfolio to really build wealth. You know, Jason trades these things very actively, taking profit, buying them back. I mean, he's ripping these things to shreds. Even if you're not an active trader, if you are interested in the cannabis space,
Yeah.
this is an absolute must-attend event.
Yeah, and let me go one step further. Yeah, I mean the reason that I do what I do is because I'm trading very large positions on these, like very, very large. Like so large. I was like flossing for my wife and saying, "Hey, I'm like I can't go do this because I'm trading this position." And she got really, really pissed at me and thought that I was lying, or hoped that I was. But you got to look at it like this. You don't have to do that. And I will probably save you a lot more money than I make you. From the jump. So I'm going to keep you from buying Tilray at 75 or 70 or Sundial at 450 or Canopy at $50. And give you the lay of the land first. And that's really important because what I see a lot of, especially when I just kind of talk to people like outside of Twitter, outside of YouTube, like friends or whatever, like, I always have a friend, like I had a friend ask me about what do you think of Sundial? I'm like, don't stay away from it. Does he listen? No, of course not. He buys
every live stream, Jason, every live stream.
Every live stream. I mean, but then they're like, oh, screw pot stocks,
Right.
I mean, people said screw pot stocks to me in like 2014. And it's like the market back then was $1.3 billion. Now the projection is $29 billion. Okay. Think about that. So, there is a lot of real positive things going on in the United States, but you really do want to be positioned for it because like what Mike said is absolutely true. It's a generational opportunity in this space. And if you're just looking at it as, hey, it's just like, smoking weed, then you're really missing the bigger picture of like, CPG, which is consumer packaged goods. And we really haven't even scratched the surface of like the whole pharma aspect of this trade, which is coming. And really nobody's really paying any attention to it. So you really do want to know where to kind of divert your money because it's not so simple as like, oh, I'm going to just pick a country. Oh, I want to be invested in Europe. I want to be invested in South America, Canada, the United States. You can do that, but my thing is like go where the most impact, where the biggest ROI is. And then when that is tapering off and another area is getting ready to run, then we can move over. And we're just not there yet. So basically it's, get into the things that I'm getting into.
Yeah, guys, this session, Weedapalooza, will be recorded and will be loaded up into the video library upon completion for members to go back and view it later. But like I said, this is a TTG member only event. It is full. There's no fee for this. If you're a TTG member, it's included with your membership. If you're not a member of TTG, you cannot buy a ticket to this event, this virtual event. It is just for TTG members only, and it's just one of the many things that we do for our TTG members.
You can buy a ticket. You can buy a ticket. It's $13.59 with code TTG121.
There you go, my man. That's the cost of admission. You got to be a member of True Trading Group, guys.
And guys, So think of it this way: you don't just get Weedapalooza, but then you get all the curriculum. You get to talk
Everything.
You get Mike. You get all the mods. All of this is extra, but you're getting Weedapalooza for $13.59. The simulator, the everything. So, guys, I'm just telling you. All right, it's like fishing with dynamite right now. I feel like I'm back in 2016, trading pot stocks. You know, like I'm telling you guys right now, I'm like Biff Tannen from Back to the Future 2 with the almanac. I know what's going down. And I want you guys to be, you know, like, guys, we're all going to go to Vegas after COVID. I want you guys to be flush with cash because we're going to be doing some fun shit. All right. So.
Awesome.
Too much.
Make sure you guys sign up. Join us for Weedapalooza. It's going to be such an awesome event. I can't wait. I'm telling you guys, it'll set you guys up for the next several years and really help you get started on how to take advantage of the cannabis space and how to build wealth for years to come in that sector. So Jay, thanks for joining me, man.
Yes.
I appreciate you coming on and sharing your insight as always. I'll see you in chat.
Happy to do it. See you guys later.
Later, man. All right, guys. So like I said, seriously, if you have any interest in the cannabis sector whatsoever, this is an absolute must-attend event. Become a member before Friday, February 26th, in order to attend the Part 1 Weedapalooza event on Saturday, February 27th. So this Friday, you've got to be a member by this Friday in order to attend the event. Use coupon code TTG121 to get a 38% discount on that membership. Bring the price all the way down to just $1,359. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the overall markets and some what I'm seeing in the markets here, guys. We actually just went lower as Jason was talking about cannabis stocks. The SPY just made a new low of the day. Very choppy action in the overall markets today. A lot of divergence. And you heard Jason talking about earlier about the rotation trade, which is out of growth into value. And a really good example of that today were the three major indexes. The NASDAQ was extremely weak. The Dow was extremely strong. And the SPY was stuck right in the middle. And that makes complete and total sense. That makes complete and total sense. Okay. For the components of the market that were strong today, leading the Dow, and the components of the markets being in the NASDAQ, being your big tech sector, were down. And then the SPY, which contains a lot of those different names, stuck right in the middle of it all. And one of my losing trades today actually was SPY put options. This was one of the most annoying trades that I have made in a while. Were these SPY put options today in the morning? The market just would not break down. We tested the low of the day. It felt like 25 times, like in the first hour of the day. And I'm like, what? This thing just will not break. The NASDAQ was going lower and lower. The Dow was actually pushing higher. And the SPY was stuck right in the middle of it all. Now, hindsight, I should have went after the Qs. I should have went after the NASDAQ. I should have bought put options in the NASDAQ. If I did, I would have had a huge day. I would have had a huge day if I bought puts on the Qs. Instead, I bought puts on the SPY. Not recognizing the strength in the Dow. And that's what led to a very choppy session in the overall markets. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys a lot about that here today. Before I do, and before I get into all those trades, I want to briefly just mention to you guys about the different types of trading styles and how they can work for you in different market environments like swing trading, day trading, shorting, long-term investing, options. All these different trading styles are discussed and are taught in depth in True Trading Group. We have 6 different pro trader moderators in chat. All of them have their own focus on either one or more of these trading styles, and they're accessible to you all throughout the course of the day. Okay. So like I said, there's myself, there's Jason, who you just met. We've got Chris Toner, Momin, you got Glenny, you got Jay Downing, you got Jason Simmons. All these are our teaching moderators, and they all specialize in their own different strategy and their own different styles. So whether it's large caps, small caps, high volatility, low volatility, day trading, swing trading, trend reversal, trend continuation, long-term investing, options, stocks, each moderator focuses on their own aspect and their own style. So regardless of your trading style, there's something for you in True Trading Group. Okay. So let's take it to the charts. Let's go over kind of the recap. I'll talk to you guys first about the SPY, and I'll take you guys over to the charts. Okay, so here you guys can see with the SPY, and I want to show you guys just the divergence that I'm talking to you about today. Just very, very, very choppy action in the overall markets today. You guys can see the SPY. This was the action this morning, and I'm just like, you've got to be kidding me. You know, I just could not get this thing to roll over and break down. And I went after this, and I bought put options on the SPY pretty early in the day on the back of this resistance level. Okay, this area that was previously support. Okay, so previously support for us. All right, this area, we gapped beneath it. Okay, we gapped beneath this level. Okay, so then as I zoom in, you see we gapped down. We rallied back up right off the opening bell, tested it, and got rejected heavily. On that rejection, I jumped in put options right there. Okay, right there is where I jumped in put options on the SPY. I jumped in the 386 put February 26th, so Friday's expiration. This was intended to be a day trade. I jumped in the puts right there. We kind of churned, you know, tested this level and then rolled. Right here, I thought I was golden. When that happened, I thought I was golden. I thought we were consolidated here. I thought we were going to then roll over, and I thought we were going to break the low of the day and start to roll ourselves down, and I was going to be crushing this trade. Okay, that's what I had thought once that happened. And as I looked over at the Qs, which is the NASDAQ, you can see the NASDAQ made new lows and extended much lower. Very clearly weak on the NASDAQ. But then you look at the Dow, and I'm like, wait a second. What the hell? What the hell? Right? How odd is that? The divergence between the three major exchanges today was very, very rare. I haven't seen divergence like this. I haven't seen divergence like this in a while. Okay. I have not seen divergence like this in a while. Okay. You know, between the three different exchanges like that. And I think it just further reiterates the shift in the rotation trade. You know, it makes total sense that you have, you know, the Dow strong as value stocks start to get themselves bought up while your high growth names in tech sell off. Right? It makes sense. It makes sense. So anyway, guys, I came in here and I bought put options in here, and I was looking for us to roll ourselves over, and we just chopped around. And then here I thought we were going to break down again. I thought we were going to make new lows right here. We didn't. We stuck it right in the ground. And at this point, I'm just saying to myself, I go, my God, I'm losing premium like crazy on these options. You know, the market has not really moved, but these options are starting to drop. And I go, guys, this might just be a premium killer type of a day. I'm out. I'm exiting this trade. And I got out right here, you know, almost the same price where the SPY was from the time I entered the trade to the time I exited trade. But those contracts, to give you an idea of the decay on those, guys, the contracts went from like 286, and I'll give you guys the exit, 240. From 286 to 240 on those options in only about an hour and 45 minutes, an hour and a half. That's how much decay there was on them. And then we actually pushed higher. You had Biden came out with some statements on the PPP program. That kind of pushed markets higher. And then the markets just ran out of steam late in the day and went all the way down to make a new low right before the bell. So when you want to talk about just complete chaos of a day to try to trade SPY options was a complete nightmare. was a complete nightmare. There probably could not have been a worse option to trade because it was so choppy today. I don't think there could have been anything else that I could have traded that would have been a choppier trade than what the SPY was today. Okay, so that was the SPY trade. And then what I was telling you guys before about these other small caps, like I said, like I've noticed just a lot of choppiness in small caps, and CLSN is one, I mean, glaring, obvious example. And this is why my focus is going to start to come off these small caps. CLSN had a nice catalyst today. Fast track designation for the ovarian cancer treatment. And the stock just could not move. The stock could not, for the life of it, break through the high of the day. The entire day. Just could not, for the life of it, break through the high of the day. And, you know, I came in and I had gotten long right here on CLSN. So right there is where I got long CLSN. I was able to take a piece of profit off in front of the high of the day, and then I stopped out the rest of the position once we broke down here and could not hold the VWAP, and we broke down below VWAP, and then we ran up to test highs, and you can see we ended up selling off and trading much lower in the after-hours session. So just an extremely choppy day in CLSN. So I was able to get a piece of profit off there in front of the high, but then we got rejected, rolled over, broke below VWAP. I exited that position, and the stock just chopped around the entire rest of the day. But this is the kind of action that I'm seeing that's making me cautious on small caps is because of, you know, a strong setup, a nice looking setup on the daily chart, nice looking setup intraday, and still with a fundamental catalyst, the stock was unable to break through that initial range on the day. And that just tells me that the momentum on small caps is definitely slowed down. The follow through is light. So it's just, you know, something that I've been noticing, and my focus now is really coming off of small caps. I rode them hard for the last 2 months. We had some huge trades throughout the course of January and February. But I think that momentum is starting to slow. But listen, I mean, small caps get hot, they get cold, they get hot, they get cold. And we rode those small caps into the ground. Honestly, we had some huge trades over the last couple of months. So it's time to shift focus away. Guys, how many of you guys are, how many of my TG family members are making money with us in the month of February? Sound off in chat right now if you guys have been making money with us in the month of February. I know I had a little bit of a red day here today. If you guys have been making money with us in the month of February, I want you guys to sound off in chat right now. Let me know how you guys have been doing in the month of February. If you guys are making money with us, sound off in chat right now if you guys are making money in the month of February with the TTG crew, regardless of whatever it is, small caps, large caps, options, cannabis, you name it. If you guys are making money, I want to know about it. Nice. J.E. Blanco, 6K. Mark Penalosa joined 3 weeks ago. Today was his very first red day. Mark, that's sick, man. That's sick. That was a hell of a streak, brother. Start a new one tomorrow. Wooshways. Nice. 2,450 bucks for KL. Arnold Shorts and Trader. I did not make any money because counterfeiting is illegal, but I did show a profit. Nice, man. Sean Miller's up 10% every day for the last 11 trading days. Sick. 4K for Summit. 4K. AO. Bumping back and forth over PD required. What? Angel Rain. That is sick. That is sick. From $3,000 started with, now up to bouncing around that $25 number. Jason up $1,500 in the month of February on a small account. Nice job. Nice job. Way to go, Jalal. Jalal's not a member, but still made $34K so far in a week. Nice job, Jalal. And paid for a lifetime membership. Way to go, Angel Rain. Welcome to the lifetime membership, baby. I love it. I love it. Chris Ortiz, first red day in 8 green days. 8 green days and then first red day. Nice, Chris. That was a nice streak, man. We'll start a new one tomorrow. With your experience, what will the market be after a day like this? After a day like this, listen, I think the markets go lower. I think we go lower tomorrow. I think you can see the SPY tomorrow down in the low 380s. I think we can have maybe a 5-point drop or 6-point drop tomorrow in the overall markets. We'll have to see. But guys, listen, lose. Oh, way to go, Matthew. 5K started in October is now up to 40. Oh, December. I'm sorry. Matthew, 5K up to 40K since December. That is sick. That is absolutely sick. Mike or any members, I'm already in a few stocks that I'm down. If I join, should I sell it all and start over and take a loss? Tom, I don't know what stocks you're in, brother. I don't know what stocks you're in. I can't advise you if you should sell those stocks or not. I would just tell you to stick to your stop losses. Make sure you have stop losses on these names. Make sure you know where you're going to get out of these stocks if they go against you. Don't just blindly hold on to stocks, hoping and praying that they recover. I would tell you just to stick to your stop loss, manage your risk, join the team, get an education, and maybe don't trade until you go through the courses to actually learn proper risk management, proper position sizing, quality setup identification, and really be able to understand why stocks can go up and down the way that they do before you start trading more stocks would be my advice to you. All right, guys, losing, it's part of it. Losing is part of trading, guys. Losing is part of it. So those of you that had some really nice, good winning streaks, like I said, losing is part of trading. You're going to have red days. Being a good trader is just as much, dealing with red days and being able to control losses and control your risk as it is dealing with the big days, the big green days and ripping profits and making money. Being a trader, you got to be able to do both. It's part of the game, guys. Yes, Jonathan Torres. Yes, big sell-off in CCIV after hours after announcing the Lucid contract. It's a typical buy the rumor, sell the news. James O'Scones, good question. Says, Mike, with this potential pullback, what area on AMD are you looking to add in long-term portfolios? And it is going to be right here. Right there is where if we get down there, you got to be a buyer on AMD. Okay. There's some support here in AMD in the mid 80s. Okay. But if you get down into the low 80s, high 70s, you got to be a buyer. In my opinion, you got to be a buyer of AMD. And if you're looking to get long in your long-term portfolio, I like AMD down there in the low 80s, high 70s. If we get a continued pullback, I think that's a very realistic area for AMD to get down into. Nice. Tom says, Mike, I'm in. I'm signing up tonight. Tom, welcome to the family, brother. I look forward to trading with you, my man. I look forward to trading with you. Oh, sorry, guys. I'll show you the AMD chart. Sorry. So there's some support right here on AMD. Okay, you have a little bit of support here on AMD, nothing major. But right there is, in my opinion, that's a strong buying zone. Okay, that's going to be a strong buying zone. That's going to give you the 200-day moving average, and then right beneath the 200-day moving average, you have this support level. Okay, you have this support level. Okay, so, and the last time the stock touched the 200-day moving average, guess when? The March lows. The fact that the 200-day moving average held support when all hell was breaking loose, okay, when all hell was breaking loose, that shows you how strong that 200-day moving average is. Mike, are all the people saying how much they are making doing it on their own or following moderators' trades? Both, Joe. Both. So here's the thing about True Trading Group. We teach all of our members how to stand on their own 2 feet. We teach you guys how to fish. My goal is to not have a bunch of traders that just follow exactly what I do blindly. I want you guys to follow exactly what I do blindly. Listen, you want to follow my trades, you want to follow the Wolves trades, you want to follow Jay Downing's trades, Chris Toner, Molman, Glenn, go for it. We tell you exactly what we're doing. We tell you on the microphone, guys, I'm buying this here, I'm selling this here. We send out real-time push notifications and alerts whenever we buy and sell stocks. We always let you know what we're going to do before we do it. But we teach people how to truly develop this skill and how to stand on their own 2 feet and fish on their own. Guys, here, Joe, I'll actually help you out. My teaching members, if you make money trading your own picks, I want you to sound off in chat right now. If you are a teaching member and you have developed the skill and you've taken the education you've received and you have been able to apply it to your own trading and you're actually making money now on your own trades, sound off, comment in chat right now. Great question, Joe. It's a great question. I'm actually really glad you asked it. I'm really glad you asked it. And I'll let some of my teaching members comment for you, so you have an idea of the people that are making money just following our moderators' alerts, or how many people are taking the education that they've received and are actually implementing it and actually making the trades on their own now. That's my goal. My goal is for you guys. Okay, let's say if you follow all my trades, okay, great. What happens if something happens to me 6 months from now? You're not going to make money in the markets anymore because I'm not around? No, I want you to be able to learn this skill, and this is a skill you can take with you for the rest of your life. Okay, that's the goal. That's the goal. Okay? All right. So there you guys go. So there's everyone commenting that's making money on their own. Okay? Beautiful. Hey, Mike, do you ever follow trades off of the FinViz scanners when they say insiders buy 8 million weeks before earnings? Is that a good idea? Listen, insider buying is a great thing to see. Just because an insider buys stock does not mean I'm going to buy stock. But if you're already bullish on a stock, it certainly helps you with conviction. You know, it's always nice to see the CEO or the CFO, always nice to see them buying shares. Always nice to see them buying shares. So I definitely take that as a bullish. I definitely take that as a bullish sign for sure. Okay. So guys, my game plan for the rest of the week, like I said, with regard to the SPY, I think that we can go a little bit lower. Okay. I think we can at least get down maybe to this 385. You have some support here around 385, 385.50. But if we get below that, I'm really looking for the markets to give me some extended downside down to 380. Okay, maybe 379, and go down and test this 50-day moving average. I'm going to pull up my charts for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'm really looking for the SPY to drop down 385, 385.50. Okay. If we do experience this extended pullback like I'm looking for, my focus will be on a lot of large cap names. I won't be focusing so much on the small caps. 385.50 target one, and then this 50-day moving average can be a real clean target. You see, we found beautiful support there just a couple weeks ago when we got down there and tested late January, early February. You see that support level that kicked in right there. Okay, you see that support level that kicked in right there. And then you can take this, you go back a little bit, guys, and I'm looking for that to be a nice little buying zone to get a nice little bounce off of that area. Okay, so that's kind of my game plan for the rest of the week on the SPY. We'll see if we get down there. If we do, I'll be ready with some put options on the SPY. I'll be shorting maybe a couple of some large cap names if that setup goes through for us. Okay. All right. So that's it, guys. Okay. So that's good. That's kind of what I'm looking at there, guys, for the rest of the week. Now, what I want to know, I want to know three things right now. All right, I want to know three things right now to better understand some of the viewers that we have on the YouTube channel right now. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, first and foremost, type the letters TTG in chat right now if you are not a member of TTG. All right. Wyatt. Tom soon, man. Mike Sells. Pete Sock. Tool Girl. Keith Sayers. Reginald Gordon. Catherine Sigurdsson. Peter Villadolid. Murr 225. Armando. Canyon Ridge. LS. Stock Madge. All right, guys, good. So we had some real nice. So good. So some non-TeachD members here that are commenting here. Skeezy, DC4, very nice. All right, so cool. All right, good, guys. So listen, all of you that are just typing TeachD in chat right now, before I get into question number 2, actually a cool stat I want to share with you. A couple nights ago, last week on one of my live streams, I asked everybody that was not a TeachD member, I asked them what's the average dollar amount that they put into a trade. And out of approximately, we took like, maybe the first 100 answers that came through in chat. And we found the cumulative average response was $1,530. And my question number 2 is, for everyone that just typed TTG in chat, like, what is it? Like, I want you to tell me what would make you enter a trade or invest $1,530 into a stock. What would make you spend that money? The answer is, what? It's got to be, the juice has to be worth the squeeze. The reward's got to be worth the risk. You're trying to make a profit, right? You want to make back the money that you're investing, plus you want to get a profit, obviously, right? So then that brings me to number 3. What my final question? I want to know what all of your goals are with learning how to trade. Why do you want to become consistently profitable? What would that mean to you or your family? What is the motivation? What's the goal for you in trying to learn how to become a profitable trader? Sound off. It's literally, type it right now in chat. All right, financial freedom, confidence, financial independence, steady income for life, education, do for my kids, be a full-time trader, take care of my family, financial freedom, pay off my kids' school debt, financial freedom, invest in companies I believe in, get my kid through college. Nice. Want to be self-employed. Nice, guys. Be able to pay my mom's mortgage, retire, pay my kids' college, vacation. Beautiful. This is great, guys. This is excellent. I like all the motivational goals that you guys are typing in chat. It's important to have goals. It's important to have something that motivates you to learn this skill, because, guys, trading's not easy. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You got to be willing to put in some energy and some effort to learn. You got to be willing to put in some energy to learn the skill. Okay, you have to be willing to put in some energy to learn the skill. And a lot of people, that's why I think it's good to have that motivational goal to help drive you and keep you motivated to put the work in to actually be able to develop this skill. So listen, the reason why I asked you those questions is because, like, when you put money up, you need to know the juice is worth the squeeze, right? You're going to put that money up because maybe you think that you'll be able to make, 10%, 20%, 50%, 100%, maybe more, right? Or maybe you can lose money on the trade, right? But even if you win on a trade, you'd still be selling yourself short, because that's not the best investment that you can make. The best investment you can make will be in yourself, okay? And getting yourself an actual education. No one, not me, not anybody else, is going to do the work for you that's needed to achieve the goals that you're all just typing to me in chat right now. You have to do it. And it starts with getting the right education, the right tools, resources, community, mentorship, and help so that you guys can learn, trade, and profit. And that's what TTG is all about. And that's what, what I mean by teaching you guys how to fish and standing on your own 2 feet. So I want to explain to you that all type TTG in chat. This is what you get when you join True Trading Group. It is a lot more than just a chat room or some trade alert service. You're not paying money just to get our alerts. It's a platform. There's a lot of products and tools and resources that are at your disposal as a member of True Trading Group. But it all starts with the education. I always make the analogy that I would never get into the ring with like Floyd Mayweather and think I have a chance of beating him, or I'd never get into an octagon with Conor McGregor and think that I have a chance of beating him in an MMA fight, because I've never trained to be an MMA fighter. So the arrogance that someone would have to step into the ring or the octagon with a UFC champion and think you have a chance of beating them is ridiculous. Not a single person on this live stream actually thinks if they got into an octagon with Conor McGregor that they would win or that they would have success. So why is it that so many people think that they'll put a couple $1,000 into a Robinhood account and think they're going to have success in somebody else's professional domain? When you get into the stock market, you're getting into someone else's professional ring, someone else's octagon. So what audacity do you have? What arrogance do you have to think that you're going to just succeed just like that? Why? Why do people think they're just going to start making money when they start trading stocks? Why do people think it's that simple? You have to get yourself the right education. The reason why so many traders fail is because they don't know what they're doing. Of course you're going to fail. The reason why every single person on this live stream would lose in a fight against Conor McGregor is because not a single person on this live stream has trained to be a UFC champion like Conor McGregor has. That's the reason why so many of you are going to fail. That's the reason why so many traders will fail when trading stocks, because they don't have an education. They didn't train for it. That's what I can guarantee you guys will get as a member of True Trading Group. The education, tools, and resources that will get you and have you prepared to step into someone else's professional ring and give yourself the best chance possible to become a consistent, profitable trader. As a member of True Trading Group, guys, a membership would typically cost you, for a 1 year all-inclusive membership, normally $2,212 for the year. Right now on this live stream before midnight, you can get a 38% discount, which brings the price all the way down to just $1,359 when you use coupon code TTG121. Okay, TTG121. Use that coupon code before midnight tonight. There's no upsells, no add-ons, no extra fees. Every single thing that we have and everything we ever will have, you will have access to as a member of True Trading Group. It is an all-inclusive membership. There are no upsells. When you guys become a trader, you're the ultimate entrepreneur. Now, I don't know about you guys. I don't know many places I can invest $1,359 in myself and start making money right away with about $500. Essentially, you're becoming an entrepreneur. You're starting your trading business with less than $2,000. That's what you're doing. Okay. At TTG, we take the top premium trading tools and products and we bundle them together as part of your TTG membership. Like I said, it's a lot more than just a chat room and trade alerts. You're not just paying to get trade alerts. You get included with your membership Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. Gives you live breaking to the second news alerts right directly inside of our chat room. A squawk box feature lets you turn on your speakers and listen to the news headlines as they come across the wire. Real-time level 1, full book level 2, real-time options data is included with your membership. A trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money. Practice implementing what you learn in the courses. Practice implementing that in the simulator before you start trading with real money. Prove to yourself you have what it takes. Prove to yourself you can be consistently profitable before you start trading with real money. You also get access to Trade Ideas preset scanner that's streamed in real time directly to our members throughout the day. This shows you stocks that are making new highs, stocks that have an unusual volume spike, your top gainers of the day. Okay, our members have access to this all day throughout the day. It's streamed to them live each and every single day. You're also getting TradingViews Pro charting software included in your membership as well. Okay, all of these things are totally free. They are included with your membership. There's no additional charge or fee for any of these products or services. You're going to get at least a minimum 10 easy to follow actionable real-time alerts per week from a community of traders currently sporting an 83-84% win rate. That means 83-84% of the time that one of the moderators in chat calls out a trade, it's a profitable one. We keep track on our website. We're fully transparent. We keep track of all of our buys, all of our sells. You'll see all of our winning trades, all of our losing trades, all of our break evens. We are fully transparent into your trading group and track all of our trading performance on the website, available for everyone to see. Included in your membership is also you get access to one small private study group with any one of our TTG moderators. Okay, that's a small private study session for you guys to go through and get some individualized attention and discuss certain topics and questions that you want to go over. You get access to the entire TTG curriculum, guys. There's no upsells, like I said. You get access to all of our courses. You don't sign up, then all of a sudden there's these extra special VIP courses that cost more money. None of that. Okay. You get access to all of our courses, beginner courses, foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, trader psychology, swing trading, how to trade during a market crash. There's even a course that tells you how to do your taxes. Okay. All of these courses are included. Okay. All of these courses are included as a member of True Trading Group. Okay. And then on top of the courses, which are in text and video format, I told you guys that, whichever is easier for you to learn. On top of that, you have access to a video library with over 100 hours of additional educational video content. Okay. Over 100 hours of additional educational video content. That's recorded workshops, webinars, and live events that myself and other moderators have hosted covering various trading topics. Those will all be uploaded there in that video library, like the Weedapalooza event. Our Weedapalooza event, that's going to be a two-part event starting on Saturday, February 27th. Part 2 is Saturday, March 6th. Will be recorded and it will be uploaded to the video library for all of our members. Okay. But again, if you want to attend that Weedapalooza event, you guys have to be a member by February 26th. Okay. Here's an example of some of those other workshops that we've done, like how to grow a small account from $500 to $25,000, how to trade with a full-time job, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger. These are just a couple of the topics of some of the workshops and webinars that we've conducted in the past. Okay. And you guys have access to all of this as a full-time member, as well as access in general. You guys have the ability to send myself and the other moderators private messages throughout the course of the day and ask us questions, on any stock that is that you guys are looking at. All right. So listen, some people might be thinking, man, $13.59, that sounds like a lot of money. It's really not. And I want to explain to you guys why. That Benzinga news feed, Benzinga charges $1,188 a year for that service. It's included free with your membership. The real-time level 1 and full book level 2, that's $990 a year. That's included with your membership. The trade simulator is $750 a year. That's included. TradingView's Pro charting software, that's $720 a year. That's included in your membership. That's what these services would cost you if you paid for them elsewhere and went to these sites directly. That's $3,648 in premium services and products that are included with your membership. That's why I'm saying $13.59, guys. If you guys think that's a lot of money, think again. It's really not. Take advantage of this coupon code before the price goes up at midnight. Coupon code TTG121. And anyone that signs up by midnight, like I said, you guys are going to get a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet, totally free. Our gift to you. Use the mobile app. You'll be able to see our screen share. All the moderators share our screen with you during the day. We're live on the microphone, talking to you through our trades, telling you where we see opportunity. And you're also getting real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. Okay. So take advantage of that with that. Use that free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. It's a perfect tool to stay connected on the go. 5-star rated guy, Trustpilot, with almost 900 reviews. Over 900 reviews. I welcome you guys to check us out on Trustpilot. 5-star rated with almost 900 reviews. Read what your peers have to say. Okay. Also, we give back to all of our members. For those that missed it last Sunday, not this previous Sunday, but the Sunday before that. Every time we get 300 new members, we raffle off a brand new Tesla Model 3 or $30,000 cash to one of our TTG members. And I'm happy to say that it is confirmed that we will be doing this again on Sunday, February 28th, 1 week from this Sunday. This will be the second time this month that we're going to be giving out a Tesla or $30,000 cash in the month of February to one lucky TTG member. All you need to do to be included and have a chance to win that 30K or Tesla is to be a member, a full-time member of True Trading Group by Saturday, February 27th. And your name will be included in that raffle. Guys, anyone that signs up after that will have to wait until the next giveaway, the next time we get 300 new members. Okay? And listen up. Lastly, before we go, anyone that typed the letters TTG in chat before earlier when I said if you guys are not a member, here's what I'm willing to do for you. I'm willing to prove to you how much I believe this can and will work for you, that I will offer a complete money back guarantee to anyone that signs up by midnight tonight. If you go through all of our courses, pass the exams at the end of the courses, and attend one of our private study group sessions, if you do those three things and still do not make back $1,359 at least one time throughout the year of your membership, I will give you a complete full refund. Let me say that again, so there's no confusion. I'm being dead serious. That's how much I believe this can and will work for you. That's how much I believe in the education and the platform. Guys, if my members were not having success, I wouldn't be able to offer you this. It's that simple. So sign up by midnight tonight with coupon code TTD121. Go through all the courses, pass the exams, attend a private study group. If you do those three things and don't make the $1,359 back at least one time throughout the course of your membership, I'll give you all your money back. That's how confident I am this can and will work for you. Okay? And then, guys, lastly, if you guys are still not ready to pull the trigger, you're still unsure, we do have a 7-day trial. It'll give you access to our member dashboard for 7 days to see the tools and resources available to you as a full-time member. You'll get 3 days to come into our trading chat room to trade with us live. You'll get access to 3 trial sample courses as well, just for a one-time payment of $3. That's it, $3. No auto renew, no reoccurring payment, no automatic upgrade. Okay, you could upgrade to a full membership at any time during your trial, but you're under no obligation to do so. You would have to manually upgrade your subscription from the trial to the full year membership. It does not happen automatically. It's manual. Okay, so that's what I mean. It's just $3. Go to ttgthree.com. One-time payment of $3. Really the best $3 ever spent in your life. This costs more than $3. It's crap. Okay, so this is $3 that could potentially literally change your guys' lives. Go to ttgthree.com to sign up for that 7-day trial. Now, I will say this. If you're a member of the trial, you're not going to get the $13.59 price point. You're not going to get the free Amazon Kindle, and you will not be included in the Tesla giveaway unless you upgrade to a full-time member. Only full-time members will be included in the Tesla giveaway, $30,000 giveaway that's going to be happening this Sunday, 8:30 p.m. right here on this YouTube channel. So make sure you set your reminders and join me at 8:30 p.m. next Sunday for the Tesla $30,000 giveaway. Only full-time members, those that sign up tonight with coupon code TTD121, are going to get the free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet and are also going to get that money back guarantee. So guys, take advantage of the coupon code before the price goes up at midnight, and the price will continue to go up every day as we work our way back towards that $2,000 price point. So get that $13.59 price point now, get that 38% discount, give yourself a chance to win 30 grand or a Tesla, get a free Amazon Kindle Fire, and get a money back guarantee. What do you have to lose? I've just guaranteed your membership for you. The only thing you have to lose now is potentially never achieving the goals that you all typed to me in chat before. Thank you for joining me tonight here, guys, on this live stream. I love you all. Subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and of course, smash that like button if you guys have not done so already. I will see you guys all later. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Do not forget, coupon code TTG121 before the price goes up at midnight. I'll see you guys in chat. Later, guys.